Rico got that fire, got that fire.
Man, welcome to Tales from the Crib podcast. Home of your weekly tea, daily gossip, man. You know it's mess, we in it, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you at it, hit that like button. Matter of fact, hit that notification button, because you already know this episode going viral. But this Feeling Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. Welcome back to the show. We are excited. We are hyped. We got a lot of stuff to cover this week. A lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff.
I know, man. I mean, Halle Bailey done slapped Diddy with a restraining order. Now she outside with her new boo. You already know we got the video and everything in the inside scoop.
Buns out.
Sun's out, buns out. And this is what caked up 2 p.m. Man, it's crazy. Disrespectful. But hey, man, it's episode 211, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all for getting the last episode up to almost 2K
views.
Man,
yeah,
that's crazy.
In a week. Less than a week.
I know, man. My co-host say, no, I don't want to do that topic. I was like, no, this topic right here.
Do what topic?
All of them.
No, as chief editor.
Oh, Lord.
I probably picked that topic.
You probably did.
No,
I mean, you probably did. Who knows?
But speaking of topics, let's jump into topic number one.
What we got today, co-host? What you got me talking about?
We got Diddy get permission to visit his son Halo in Italy, but he's not allowed to post it on social media. He's got to keep it a secret. We got a video for you. We're going to show you, and then we're going to break it down.
Tomorrow's the best day of my life. I'll be IRL later on in the day, probably around y'all time, like noonish, whatever the fuck. And then we just gonna kick it. Plain and simple. We'll have a good time. I'm finna vibe out. I'm in a very beautiful place. I'm in Madrid, Spain.
That's crazy. You gotta watch your son while your baby mom's is out having free time.
You can ask.
Oh, they're swimming. Taking all kinds of pictures.
Just having all. Look at this, man. What? All cozied up in Italy. Who was this guy?
Those boats don't look safe. It's like the intro to Jaws. That's that dude's hair?
Yep. He had dreads.
Oh my God. She's like, DDG cut his off, so now she's got to find the dude with the longest dreads imaginable.
That could be it. I mean, hey, coach, you are on to something. But I mean, this is just diabolical. DDG out here fighting for his life, and Halle Bailey got her butt cheeks out having fun. And look at these guidelines. Like, we're going to start from the top.
So, visitation guidelines for DDG and Halo per Halle's team. Visitation hours are set 9 a.m. to 6. Proposed is 12 p.m. to 6. Visits are supervised by Halle's nanny and security staff. Her legal team expressed safety concerns after nanny reported feeling unsafe alone. Hence the added security. No overnight stays. Is not allowed to take Halo more than 3 miles from the hotel. Must remain near the hotel in Italy during visitation. No social media posts. That is crazy to be a babysitter. I'm going to bring us back. A babysitter for your baby moms while she's getting piped out.
Whoa. I mean, listen here. It's just all wrong. Like, first off, you can't take your baby more than 3 miles from the hotel. What can you go more than 3 miles?
Because she wants you to...
Like, what? She wants you what?
She wants to catch you in the elevator after the deed's been done getting snacks.
That is crazy. She's trying to hurt you. She's trying to hurt your feelings because she knows.
Hurt you deep.
She knows if you say anything, she going straight to the judge. Like, judge, he said this. He threatened my life. You already see the nanny scared of him. I mean, this visitation hours we got 9 to 6, but at first you only want them to have 6 hours of visitation. Like, I know convicted felons got better probation than this. You get 6 hours with what? That's crazy. 6 hours with your kid. What you gonna do with 6 hours?
I mean, to me, that's not even the worst part. To me, the worst part is that you're literally flying to another country to babysit while your baby mom has free time with another man.
That's really cutting you deep right there. Like you said,
I
this
would not.
twice.
I wouldn't even go.
What? So you gonna wait? Hold on.
I wouldn't even go.
So hold on. So if you DDG, you not going. You fighting for your son's rights. You want to see your son, and you not finna go. You got to take the L.
I'll see him when it gets back.
What?
I'm still fighting for his rights.
Oh Lord, see.
I just ain't being a babysitter on vacation while she's getting taken to Pipe City.
I mean, but she can be doing that in the States. But I mean, it hit different when it's in Italy.
It just hit different. That it's like I'm not on a vacation with someone. I'm actually on a vacation to see my child, while my baby mom's is on a vacation with some dude.
True.
I'm basically giving her the free time for freak time. That's a no-go for me.
I mean, hey, listen, but if you want to know who the dude is, the mystery dude is Scott Bridgeway. He's a producer. He produced like some songs with Kendrick Lamar. So you already know DDG can't touch him. Scott is solidified, and he's solidified in California. And DDG live in California. You better talk nice.
DDG is solidified in the Twitch streets and the YouTube streets.
That don't mean nothing. What? He already got knocked out by OT Genesis.
That was fake.
I mean, hey, that's not the story that he told.
That was AI.
I mean, hey, probably was. But I mean, listen, like the dude, like once again, Scott, he does production. He does producing songs for Kendrick Lamar. He did songs like Squabble Up and Peekaboo. And he did some Offset. So you are.
He's trying to say, now he's got to save her career.
You got to save Halle Bailey's music career. I mean, nah. I mean, she did drop a new song with a new video. Some people said it was Sending Slugs at DDG. I ain't really listened to the song yet.
Because you never listen to her though.
I mean, nah. I like her sister. Her sister made the song, and that song was fire. She had like she's all like, oh, diving in honey and everything. It was fire. I think
what was the diving in honey song?
It was, I don't know, but I think we reacted to it. You had to check that out on the Crib Reactions. Fire video.
I don't even remember.
How
long ago was that?
Like 2 years ago. Super old. But back to what we were saying. I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, yes, DDG has to see his son while his baby mama's allegedly getting piped out. But like my co-host is saying, but I mean,
they're literally on private boats taking pictures on the balcony. You know what would have been crazy if she would have had no shame getting banged out on the balcony.
That's my little boat
on the paparazzi watching.
That's crazy.
Nah, you gotta wait till nighttime for that.
But at the same time, you really can't blame him because every time you turn around, DDG's out here with another girl. He out here with India Love. Out here with all these other girls doing live.
That's real? Do you think like him messing with India is just like he knows that she's like fine and like that she got a big
fan base,
like internet fan base? She used to be huge on Super Friends. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would say yeah, but at this. I mean, yeah, I could say it possibly could be that because they both need the cloud. Because at the same time, I mean, what has India Love has done? I mean, she did the OF thing. She did the whole little game thing in the park. She had the Westbrook TV show.
She's known as an industry blunt.
Oh Lord,
that's what they call her. I mean, what's crazy is it's like even DDG joked about that when they were like talking about her.
Oh yeah,
and he was like dapping someone up.
He did.
And he was like, "It's my turn to hit the industry blunt."
I mean that is true. I mean, it could be possibly a publicity stunt, so he can be doing it to get back at his Halle Bailey.
It could be like Kanye with Amber Rose. At first, it was just for fun, but then he was like, he got addicted because he knew what Amber Rose was like. You know, had a history.
True.
And then it got to a point where he didn't care.
I can see that happen.
You can see that.
I can see that happen, but I mean, it don't. I mean, it don't mean anything. I mean, with me, I'm on the side of the baby. As long as the baby
You're on
wins,
the side of the baby.
I just want the baby to see his father. I mean, he already missed Father's Day, so I mean, he's
not even old enough.
Old enough to what? To remember?
He doesn't have consciousness yet.
See, this is exactly why our next topic is exactly what it is for people like him.
That's like this other YouTuber that we watched. Like he was like he had to quit a weekly live show because he had like I think his second kid, and I was like, your kids aren't even like 5 years old. They're not gonna remember this. They're not
gonna remember the abandonment.
Doing one weekly show is not gonna like damage their life. Like they can spend 1 hour a week less without their dad. It's not like here going on tour. It's not like you're going like one of those fishermen putting your life on the line,
You are
trying to catch some crab.
This is exactly why you're a horrible person. But y'all, this is why we're gonna just speed on to the next topic, man. So y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole DDG situation. Right now, he has visitation for his kid for the next 3 days. And after that, he has to leave. But I mean, he really can't do nothing with his kid. So we're gonna see what else happens.
But speaking of wanting nothing to do with kids, we got to talk about Nelly and Ashanti. It says Nelly says Ashanti will have a lot on her lap until the baby is walking and talking. It's all you. I just ain't changing no diapers. He basically said that baby has to be moving on its own before I care for it. What do you think about it? The internet's dragging Nelly and saying that basically he's not going to be involved until then. What do you? We're going to play the video and then we're going to tell you what we think.
Strike two, co-host. You're out of here, co-host. That is disrespectful. Are you serious?
When did baseball get 2 strikes and you're out?
Are you serious?
And when I get a first one, and why is this the second one?
First off, you got the first one for the last topic we just did with the whole DDG situation, where you was like, "I'm not finna give my baby mama a free pass to get a buck cheese clap while I watch the kid. I ain't no free nanny."
Well, I mean, I guess it is better than we'll go back 1 second. I guess it is better than the alternative, than you not being there to watch the kid, and then the kid like in the little like self rocker right next to her getting clapped up. That would be the more diabolical situation.
Were you not?
Single moms don't care.
Were you not hugged as a kid? What's going on with your childhood, co-host?
I was hugged fine.
You was not hugged. You was not loved. Why? Not loved at all.
I'm speaking about reality,
we need an intervention.
It's time not to sugarcoat it. We gotta speak about reality. What's going on in the streets,
man? So basically,
you're telling me you've never had a single mom where she was just like it's like the dog, like the dog's on the bed and they just nudge it off.
Listen, on my younger days, I did run into those kind of ratchet females, low vibration females. But now, ever since I started doing Tales from the Crib and wanted better for myself, and started doing my facial resume.
This show that long.
I changed up. It's it, man. I
got 2.5 years.
It's something. A change is a change. God started somewhere.
And I'm not gonna say
you a hater. But back to what we were saying.
Let's just say my coach doesn't have any coins.
Disrespectful. But man, back to what I was saying.
Sober.
This is exactly what Ashanti gets for spinning the block. Her mama told her not to. Her and Ashanti's been having problems for a long.
You ever spun the block?
Of course, her and Ashanti has the problems for a while. For a while, that's what they've been on and off. But if you didn't know, Ashanti and Nelly have a TV show called We Belong Together on Peacock.
It's excellent. My coach loves it.
It's excellent show. I mean,
he told me to shut up like 3 times while he was watching it.
Each episode is like 30 minutes long. It's not a long episode like all the other TV shows, like an hour, 45 minutes. They already dropped all 8 episodes on the whole.
Like a half-hour show, so it's really like 23 minutes.
No, it's probably like 23 minutes to 25 minutes.
Commercials are like 7 minutes.
Give you that. And then they already dropped the whole series already. It's 8 episodes. It's great. They talk about everything.
Reminds me of classic like MTV, VH1 type shows.
Exactly. It's one of those type of things. So they talk about everything. And right now on episode 7, they talking about Nelly. You see what my coach just said? Disrespectful. He said if Nelly already told you from the jump that I'm not changing no diapers, like you can holler at me after the baby learn how to walk, because then that's when I'm gonna have them. Like that's wrong. Do you know how hard it is for a mom to have to pump milk for a child and also have to trace a child down and also do music?
Yeah, it's a lot. That's why they're rich enough to have nannies.
You can't be putting all your responsibilities on a nanny, co-host.
Yes, you can. When you have money like that, what's the point?
It's the bonding.
I'm not waking up in the middle of the night. That's what the nanny does.
See, you gotta have the support.
Or I'm playing like Nelly. I'm a heavy sleeper.
See, you know what's funny?
You gotta play possum.
So you be play possum. And this is exactly why they be out. This is where they be getting divorces and they be leaving you. They be saying, "Oh, one of the worst parts about one of the hardest parts in the family in a couple is when they have a baby is because of people like my co-host. I'm a pay possum. The baby sleeping.
That's all right. I mean, sometimes it works out. Sometimes you gotta give it away.
Give it away. This ain't no Walmart. You can't get this hard with this.
No, I'm talking. I'm talking about animals, not
Oh
not
Lord,
people.
see disrespectful, but nah. I mean, so Nelly, like you said, my co-host and Nelly said the same. As he was like, "Oh, we oversleep or we play possum." But I mean, it's hard. I was doing my research on this, and they was saying that did you know that pumping milk is like equivalent to running 7 miles?
That sounded like a fake stat that Ashanti told.
What?
That sounded like some
Oh my God.
some Pinterest stat that she told us.
Comment down below how see
7 miles.
Yes, they said
Then
7 miles.
Then why aren't they like Olympic athletes after they have children? If they're burning 7 miles every time they're pumping, if they're pumping like multiple times a day,
Co-host is a hater.
they'd be like more in shape than triathloners.
I mean, true that.
I guess it could be like it's just that much fatigue.
I mean, ask ChatGPT. They gonna tell you. But I mean, so basically,
Chat's already trying to fight back.
and basically what's going on, and I also understand how Ashanti feel. Like, how you a rapper, you the whole owner of the Saint Lunatics, like you the label leader, you the boss. How you gonna leave on tour when I'm pregnant? Like, you can't leave the first
He's
few
like,
months of them have a baby.
He's like, it's all right. I'm gonna leave one of the lunatics, and he's gonna help you.
He's taking all the lunatics with him.
No, he can leave one.
Well,
Who's the least favorite?
the mask.
Yeah, he can just stay. He can just be there with the baby.
No, but I mean, they say the first few years of the baby is the most critical part. Like, that's when you build the bonding moment. Like, Nelly out here worried about, oh, I don't want to get peed on. He don't want to get peed on and everything.
You were left in a closet for 2 years, and you turned out okay.
No, I wasn't. I was never trapped in a closet. Who told you his? Who's telling you my Google? What Wikipedia page you been reading?
R. Kelly's
That's hard.
biography.
Disrespectful. I'm not.
That's
My name isn't even Robert. My
That's
name's
where he found you.
That's hard, but that's disrespectful. But if you didn't know, right now Nelly is on tour. He's on the tour with Ja Rule, Eve, Fabulous, Chingy. I mean, the tour is going all the way until September, but going from April all the way to
it's
September.
Like sometimes like you be feeling old, and then it'd be like, dang, like I'm not even old enough to be fans of them like that.
I mean, who, Nelly? You're not old enough to be fans of Nelly. Nelly dropped I didn't hear like 2003, 2001. Between 2001
yeah,
2003.
but I mean, I feel like when Nelly was in his prime, like I was in middle school.
Oh,
Like music was cool, but it wasn't like
see,
mine.
I
mean, I did like music a lot in middle school,
you
but
serious?
I wasn't into like Nelly at that time.
I
I was more into rock music.
I'm gonna
at the
tell you
time.
something. You know, everybody has that one music video where like,
But I did like a couple Nelly songs.
okay,
The ones that were on TRL.
you know, like everybody had that one music video they waited real late at night to see. Like, oh yeah, it only comes on at night. They should. My video was the Nelly Hot in Here video.
The uncensored version.
Oh yes, fire. But
I thought you were gonna say the thong song uncensored.
No. There was no thong song uncensored.
They had the thong song on TRL, but it was like
It was regular. There was no uncensored version. It was just a regular version. There was no regular censored version. There was a tip drill. I mean, let's see. Cisco wasn't doing nothing crazy like
it's
that.
an alternate edit.
I mean, Nelly did the tip drill video. It was, I mean, they had the Hot in Here video was top tier video. I used to love that video. Then Ashanti, I mean,
Man, Ashanti looking thick. She's looking like the Steelers might need a trade for her. Like she could play middle linebacker.
What time is you on? Goes you on demon time? You potting today?
No.
Comment down, but you can't say.
I mean, this picture looks like she got a mean shoulder.
No, it's funny. What's going on is that she just had the baby. She had the baby KK. Her child's about to be like one. I think by the end of this month, her baby's about to be one,
2,
and she's about to be on baby number 2 because she was talking about on the TV show how she didn't want to lose weight because she was deciding like, oh, I don't want to lose weight and then get pregnant again.
Where I gained it anyways.
Yeah, so she just wants to get. She's talking about like.
She's like, so I just ate 3 cheesecakes.
No, she didn't eat 3 cheesecake at all. She's like watching what she eats. I think she wants to get it over with. But people were saying like in the internet community saying like, don't get it and have another baby with Nelly because you see how he is. He doesn't want to change diapers. I mean,
it's one thing to be like not involved with like changing diapers if like he was a deadbeat, but he's gonna take care of everything and pay for the nanny. So it's not like he's like not doing nothing.
So you feel
even if he's not gonna do it, he will literally pay for someone to be there to do it. Even if you don't want to do it, there's still somewhere to do it.
And this is exactly why so many men struggle with building bonds with their kids.
When you are that rich, you sometimes afford yourself some availabilities, and that is one of the things that I would pay for. not doing diapers.
Okay. I
We get
got
a Spotify deal like Joe Rogan, and they could pay us $20 million each, and like I get some girl pregnant. I'm not doing diapers either. She's having a nanny.
But how would a girl trust you to be left alone with the kid or take the kid out of town if you've never done it? Don't you have to show her that I can do this? Like, let's see, like she has to go. Like, cause Ashanti talked about this. How like she's not
gonna trust the nanny being there while she's gone.
I mean, she could trust the nanny. I mean, she is a first time mom, but like with Nelly, like she wouldn't trust the kid with Nelly by herself because Nelly's never done it by herself.
I could see Ashanti being like, the nanny's got to be like an older woman. It can't be no young woman. It's got to be like a 60-year-old woman.
I mean, of course you're gonna pick 60-year-old. I mean, you're gonna want somebody to be fast, but not like
no. But think about it. Think about it. If you like, all right, I'll entertain that she can't be young. If you get an older woman, she's maybe more seasoned in cooking.
Didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger get his old nanny pregnant?
Well, I guess they say when you're around someone for a long periods of time that even if they're a 4, they eventually work their way up to a 7 or 8.
Like Bill Cosby and what's the name?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's crazy. The logo on your head makes it look like that you got like there's a portal, like you're trying to open your third eye.
All right. Well,
hey, somebody clip that and please make that a GIF. You can send that to us on Tales from the Crib on Instagram or Crib Reactions on Instagram. I'd love to have that as a GIF. My co-host is back fighting them dragons.
All right, well, no. Wait. Before we move on, so you mean to tell me? So if you had it between, so your nanny.
I would take a seasoned old lady that could cook. That's what I said.
Okay, take a seasoned old lady.
Because I know if your wife's not gonna want, most of the time they're gonna get all butthurt if you get some like super hot young nanny. They're not gonna be down with that.
All right. Comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like Nelly playing possum while the baby sleep? It's just another. It's just a red flag and another reason why she should have just never spun the block. This is a lesson. Never spin the block. If God told you to run away, run. Especially for my co-host. You see how he acting? Just back to back. He on strike 2. We only 12 minutes in.
Sometimes you can spin the block. Sometimes you got to spray the block down. And then you keep on moving.
Strike 3. No, we gonna rewind that one back. We gonna give him 2. We gonna give him a second chance, y'all. We gonna give my co-host a second chance to make it up.
I still don't know what I got the first one for. I still don't remember. You didn't say it.
I'm gonna have to give you.
What was the first one?
The DDG situation. You just said you wasn't gonna see little Ling Ling just because her mom was out here doing her thing.
I didn't say none of that. But anyway, hold on. Let me give my co-host a strike. for spreading racism. But speaking of spreading haterism and not doing good in the world, we got Amazon owner Jeff Bezos invading what is it, Italy?
No, Venice, Italy.
And Lauren Sanchez, he married Miss Sanchez, tied the knot at historic Venice Island Amphitheater. They had to move the events. There's protesters. It was not welcomed. They did not want them there. We're going to talk about it. Did he abuse his money? Did he abuse his power? And is he a bad person overall? We're going to get out of the way as we play a video, and then we'll be right back.
Joe! Lauren!
Kardashians made it. Look, Oprah side. All the Kardashians.
Jeff!
Is that Orlando Bloom?
Yep.
Oprah again.
No, non kiss.
Is that Kim?
Yep.
Joe! Lauren!
Would you be annoyed if people screamed at you all day if you got like that famous?
Nope, it come with the job. And plus, I've been working on my my not responding when people say my name, just in case one of them taxidermist people try to serve me.
Taxidermy. We'll go with that.
You know what I mean?
No. I don't know what you're trying to get stuffed.
No, non kiss. Sono troppo lontani.
They say the honkies.
Mm-hmm.
Little honkies.
Vabbè, abbiamo fatto una foto bella allora.
That's a cool place to get married, but yeah, he paid out his ass to get married.
Nah, it's nothing, man. Small things to a giant.
People say he don't take care of his workers like that.
They never take care
He's
of
out here wasting the money that he's making all this money where he can spend like 40 million or whatever it is on the wedding, and then all his workers are starving and in terrible work conditions and getting crushed by robot forklifts that malfunction.
Sound like Walmart.
That's how Terminator 3 started.
Exactly. But I mean, this right here is balling on a whole nother level, man.
He's gonna bypass it all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Exactly. Jeff Bezos just dropped 50 M's to have 50 M's just to have this 3-day wedding in Venice. Now, I mean, at first I was on the Venice people's side. I was like, this wrong. You shouldn't be able to buy out Venice like this. Like it's just some play toy. Like people don't live here. He's shutting down canals, shutting down roads. A lot of people said it was hard to get around places because
He shut down a lot of spots.
He shut down a lot of spots. So it's hard.
But he paid the money for it and he donated. He donated all kinds of money to even be like sorry.
Yeah, he did. He did donate a lot. They said even on the invitation, like I was wondering, what did you give a rich person that's already worth over $100 billion? And then on the invitation, they said he wrote down, "Don't give me anything, just donate to these charities." So he donated to like three different organizations in Venice. Like it was like 2 universities and like some other Venice place, Venice
like
office,
the preservation or something.
Yeah, for the preservation, like 2 universities in Venice. So I mean, he helped out with them. Then like everybody that bought like the flowers and the pastries, he bought that from the Venice people.
That's where we should have went to college.
In Venice, it's like a sinking city. Why would I do that?
Could you imagine taking boats classes?
Oh, it'd be horrible. That's slow. You can't go fast. You wouldn't be going fast. Like the fastest. Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'd be mad.
Learn to paddle.
What,
no, we get a motorized one.
You run up and then like this old senior citizen is trying to still get a check, don't want to retire.
And then you go around him, and if you flip him, you flip him.
No, what if you get that? What if you were the last person? You get that boat person. That's the one that has to steer the boat. The old man.
Oh no! You got to have your own boat. You can't be relying on the ferries.
You got to. It's DEI, man. DEI. Everybody get hired. But nah, man. Jeff Bezos is on his second marriage. He already has 4 kids. The last marriage lasted 25 years. But it ended up in divorce, and he ended up divorcing her. She ended up getting like $36 billion.
Yeah, he made her like the 3rd richest woman in the world by their divorce.
Now she's like the richest philanthropist out there. Like she's always donating money, and I'm like, of course you donate money when it's not yours. Like what you
got it all for free.
Like exactly. Like you got $36 billion. I really only need what you need. What
you could live off of $1 billion.
You can live off of $1 billion. Yeah, pretty much. Less than that. I need what 500 million. 500 million.
Just
you can do whatever you want.
Just give me 1.
1 million?
Yeah. See what I could do with it.
You can't do nothing with 1 million.
Yep.
You need more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You need way more than 1 million. It's gonna go down fast. Depends what you buy.
We're moving overseas.
This guy.
We can have 20 houses for $1 million.
Nah, horrible. But if you see here, man, Jeff Bezos brought everybody out, man. Kim Kardashian came out. Oprah Winfrey came out. Tom Brady came out. I didn't
see him in the footage, but I saw he was there.
Yeah, he was definitely there. They had some rumor going on that he was dancing with some girl. All the way to
what's the Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney.
2 a.m. Tom Brady likes him young. He's on his Leonardo DiCaprio-ish. Leo was there with his young supermodel girl.
But I feel
she's at least I think in her late 20s this time.
I feel like with this whole situation that if the Venice people really wanted Jeff Bezos and them not to actually have the wedding,
they protested.
They should have went harder than now. You got to go harder than that.
But the cities accepted the money. They're like, yes, we want donations. Yes, we'll help you. Yes, will tear gas the protesters.
That's a bad problem. Like when I was doing my research, they were saying like this is an ongoing problem. They were like trying to blame it on like they're trying to blame like, oh yeah, this may cause like climate control and everything. And I'm like, well, if it's such a problem, you gotta do more than give out send out like fake alligators as blow up balloons.
Oh yeah,
or send out like little Jeff Bezos dolls like floating on the raft. Like you gotta do way more than that.
No, they said they were gonna do a bunch of those alligator rafts, but they ended up not doing it. And there was just one little fake Jeff Bezos raft that was out there by itself, just one single one.
They gotta get the real alligators. They gotta do something serious. They gotta get the real alligators.
They're gonna ruin it so like none of their own citizens can swim there because they just want to make it scary for Jeff Bezos.
Like Mexico, like people don't want to go to Mexico. You see how scary it is in Mexico, right?
People still go because it's cheap.
It is, but you don't hear it as much as before.
What people like they used to?
Yeah, they rather go to Jamaica and get rubbed down.
Nah, a lot of people still go to Cozumel.
They go to Mexico and get kidnapped.
I think we won a cruise. They sent it in the Tales from the Crib email that they want us to log it.
I think it was like some black girl went to Mexico with her and her friends, and some bad things ended up happening.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Exactly.
You never know. You could get kidnapped.
Or I heard about some other people went to Mexico and like they was driving around and the police pulled them over and like they held them up for some money.
Made them pay a toll.
A toll.
Security toll.
You see, Mexico knows what to do. They making it scary out there for you to go out there.
You better stay on the resort. See what happens.
Exactly. You got to stay on the resort. You'll see nobody trying to have no extravagant wedding in Mexico. They know exactly what to do.
There's rich people in Mexico too that have extravagant weddings.
That's people in Mexico. I'm talking about tourists.
Foreigners.
I'm talking about tourists.
Tourists.
Exactly. Tourists ain't doing that. What's the last rich person that went to Mexico to have a wedding?
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady's gay.
I'm just kidding. And is he?
He's bi. I mean, he's not bi. He's
Didn't he pass away?
No, Wayne Brady didn't pass away. He's pansexual. He came out as pansexual.
He's still alive?
Yes.
Comment down below. Is Wayne Brady still alive?
Yes, Wayne Brady's still alive.
And comment down below. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to slap her?
Oh my God, man! Comment down below how you feel about this wedding. Would you do it if you had to divorce your last wife and lost $36 billion? Would you be so quick to marry her again?
Yeah, or would you be like DDG and just go to her on vacation so she could smash her new man's?
You so mad about that?
DDG's a phony. That's why his pride's so hurt that he's messing with India.
Could be moving on to the next.
Well, speaking of pride being hurt,
what happened?
We got T-Pain saying that he wants a piece of Drake.
Oh Lord.
He said, so we got Drake response to the clip of T-Pain saying he didn't take his own advice and bow out gracefully. This guy always had resentment for me. So here's the actual comment. This guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. Is this a video clip?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to play the video clip and then we'll be right back.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Mm-hmm. Drake said, I want to be one of the people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. Yeah. I have ever since said, you really thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Yeah. Let me know if you heard it. Yeah. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be. Mm-hmm. And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? I'm out this bitch.
This is live shows now.
I'm out this motherfucker. I'm not trying to impress y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about live or die. Yeah. Why the fuck would I keep trying to impress y'all niggas?
Just the hate in the button. Look at
T-Pain a hater.
T-Pain a hater, man. This is T-Pain basically on the Crash Dummy podcast, just going off on Drake.
Going full Crash Dummy.
Going full Crash Dummy once again. And you see Drake responding saying, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. He said it on his podcast. He said it other places. Anytime somebody say they worked with Drake or describe how they worked with Drake, he always talking about Drake in a negative way.
Why is he always duck facing?
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, after doing my,
Working on the
after
weekend
doing
like
my
usual.
research, I do realize what's going on. I mean, I see exactly what's going on. T-Pain, when this whole time was coming in the game, he was coming in the game around like 05, 07, and the 08. That's like when
The
like
Feature King.
the feature
T-Pain
king,
was like one of the OG Feature Kings, killing it. On a
killing
million
it, to buy
songs.
you a drink. He was doing something. Then like him and Lil Wayne teamed up, started doing
A bunch of songs.
started doing a bunch of songs together. So that started blowing him up. He started again like he was hotter than fish grease. You had to get T-Pain on the song. If you didn't have T-Pain on the song,
In T-Pain's heyday, was he hotter than Akon in his heyday?
yes, T-Pain has way more hits than Akon. You probably
I
can only
agree.
think, yeah, you probably only think of Locked Up. Nobody Wants to See Me, probably like 4 songs of Akon. Then after that, he did Lady Gaga and he stopped.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, everyone loved T-Pain. You hear T-Pain on at all the parties.
I'm Sprung, Buy You a Drink.
What's that one Calabasas song?
I forgot about that song. We got another song saying all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Yeah.
But DJ, exactly, he was going. T-Pain was going crazy, but then as
Their
soon
hands up, and they stay there, and they stay there.
up down, but and then so as soon as all that happened, then as soon as Jay-Z
Yeah,
made
here it
that
is.
Death of an Auto-Tune song, ended T-Pain whole career. He was all in his feelings.
He didn't. There's plenty of artists that still use auto-tune. Travis Scott is like one of the number one artists
But that's
right now.
back
and he
then.
uses
That's
auto-tune.
now. Talk about back then, back in the day.
Chief Keef was using auto-tune
That was
right after
back
that.
then. That's what when T-Pain did it. T-Pain was one of the first people that did it.
Yeah,
But people didn't know that.
they hated on it.
But yeah, people didn't know that you could also do it too until Snoop Dogg did it because he did the Sexual Seduction song and he did it with the auto tune. But everybody thought it was just T-Pain. It was a T-Pain sound. It was a T-Pain sound. Nobody really like played with the production and everything. Found out that I can do this too. Then like once they found out that they can do it too, they stopped using T-Pain. Then also when Jay-Z made the Death of the Auto Tune, you already know how the whole rap game is. Like everybody listen to the leaders. Like so Jay-Z the number one rapper out, and they be like, oh yeah, I don't mess with this dude. They can be like, I ain't messing with this dude. He a
I
goofy.
don't know anyone that listened to Jay-Z.
Everybody listen to Jay-Z.
He was
Especially
never a leader.
you see T-Pain mad about it. And
T-Pain mad about everything.
Exactly.
Every time he's mentioned, he's mad.
Exactly, because he tried to get back in the rap game. Because if you look at the timeline, when T-Pain the 3 Rings song, 3 Rings album came out in 08. In 09, that's when Drake dropped the Thank Me Later album, his first album. He had So Far Gone in 08, but the Thank Me Later album, the first album, that's the one that dropped in 08. So as soon as that dropped, everybody started listening to him. Then you had DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled started messing with T-Pain first. Then and then in 2011, that's when what's that song called? I'm On One came out. Cause all I do,
Yeah, but I think
because
so.
all I do can Win came out first, and then the next year after that, all I could the State Schema song came out, and all that stuff came on, and like everybody started getting on Drake dick. So once everybody started doing that, then they left T-Pain to the side. Cause you ain't need him no more. Drake did everything T-Pain did, and he light skinned. T-Pain some dark skinned dude with dreads. It was
So you're
goes in his
saying it
mouth.
was racism?
It was everything. It was
Sexism?
It was racist. I mean, it was like who you think can sell more? Drake's a light skinned guy. He's a
Always stuck
backpack
facing.
rapper. I mean, you could say that, and like he's making all the songs for the ladies. I mean, remember You Can Be My Everything? That song, what's the Best I Ever Had song?
Yeah.
You ain't beating the Best I Ever Had. Well, all the songs T-Pain was doing.
Drake's literally been killing it since I was in middle school when he came out.
Exactly.
And everyone thought he was like paralyzed for real because of Degrassi.
Mm-hmm. So Drake had that little emotion.
That was hilarious.
So I mean, I kind of understand the animosity T-Pain have with Drake. Like, man, I try to get back in the game, but this is light skinned dude that do everything I do. I mean, I rap, I sing, he rap, he sing, he do auto tune. I do auto tune.
He did enough. If he had his label situation or his music rights right,
Mm-hmm.
he should be fine. He has so many
He
hits
should.
with so many features, his own albums, all the millions of features, and then he produced a bunch of songs for other people.
True.
So he should be fine.
But that's the thing.
Now he's doing like all kinds of interviews.
Mhm.
Well, he has his own YouTube now.
He has his own podcast, but that's the thing. That's what he's mad about. It's about how do you want to leave the game. So if you think about it,
Just because that one statement, and then someone could even make a statement and just be talking one time and even forget they ever said that, and then you're having a whole conversation on something someone said once and forgot about it.
True.
And they're like, "Well, you didn't do this." They're like, "Oh well."
I mean, he didn't do it, but then T-Pain's mad because he's not. Drake is out here talking about he wants to leave the game gracefully, but do you think T-Pain left the game gracefully, or do you think he got kicked out? Or do you think he scared himself out?
Yeah, I think he got bullied out.
Exactly. So
He scared.
he didn't bow out the way you wanted to leave. I mean, you got so many ways you can get kicked out, or you can get knocked out. You can get knocked out and then get embarrassed like what what Dante Wilder is. How you just get knocked out in boxing every time you turn around. His whole retirement's looking all crazy. So you end up like that. So it looks like I mean, I kind of understand, but it is embarrassing how Drake got another rapper in his feelings. Like, everybody hating on Drake for some reason, and all he doing is just singing and rapping.
Well, when they showed his numbers recently, he's honestly, there's no one close to him on Spotify. But I like T-Pain. I think T-Pain is funny. Mm-hmm. But T-Pain does have some moments where he sounds like a hater. So
how long do these rappers think they finna be like #1 in the game?
I mean, if you're Gucci Man forever.
I mean, but Gucci Man's like been in the same, like Gucci Man's been like he's been over top 10 in that same spot his whole life. He ain't moved up, he ain't moved down.
He's been like #2 before. Maybe #1 for a month.
Exactly. Then he moved back to the same spot. And he ain't always trying to be the number one.
That's what people talk about Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z's one of the GOATs. It's like, oh, because you were a top 10 rapper for a long years, but you were really not even really ever a top 5. You were always like a 7 through 10. He just outlived everybody. And then on top of that, he was never like the #1 rapper in any of his eras. You can think of any era that Jay-Z was in, it was always somebody better than him. DMX, Nelly. I remember the only song that was like a hit whenever I was coming up. I mean, there's some other ones, as you mentioned to me, but I guess this is a little bit later on into his career. Mm-hmm. But it was still like when I was in middle school, it was like 99 Problems.
Got 99 on it and one hit me.
What is this next hit after that?
What you mean? You got Moment of Clarity, Encore, Dirt Off My Shoulders. He had
I remember Dirt Off My Shoulders.
He had Renegade with him and Eminem.
I don't know. I just never been a fan of Jay-Z's style, so I can't really speak on him.
Come on, Jay-Z's fire. I mean, he had a song him and Kanye West, the Otis.
Trash.
I mean, Jay-Z had a lot.
But you know who did? Did you know who did drop a new song?
Who?
Tato dropped a new song today.
Oh Lord!
Check it out on YouTube.
Disrespect.
He's back on track.
Disrespectful. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole beef situation. Do you feel like T-Pain is always out here complaining, or do you feel like he got a valid point? Drake stole his whole flow.
Nah.
You think so?
I mean, maybe for a quick minute, he was kind of doing something similar, like you said, but he wasn't on that for that long. And then he went a whole bunch of different routes. So like he can get mad at him for like being like kind of jocking his style, but he maybe jocked his style for like 6 months.
I give you that.
Or like a year, but it wasn't like he just stayed that and then always was just that for the rest of his career, because that's not the case.
But y'all comment down below, let us know. But man, it's time for couch announcements. Hey, that beat Coles.
Welcome to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's new, what you can expect, and what we're doing here on the channel. I got a bunch of videos recorded for TFTC Gaming, so be on the lookout for that. I got a whole bunch of NBA 2K25 playoffs. My coach was killing it with the wrestling videos, and then he fell off and hasn't dropped one in like a month. Hey. So the fans are revolting, so make sure you let him know in my comment section of my 2K videos that you want more wrestling videos. We're doing all kinds of stuff. TFTC clips, make sure you check that out if you ever cannot watch the full podcast. We clip out this show and TFTC Sports, so you can make sure you can check out your favorite segments if you do not have time to watch the whole show. What do you guys say?
I mean, after you called me out for the wrestling thing, my wrestling thing, I edited it. It's edited. I have 2 episodes up. All I have to do now is make the thumbnail for it, and then I'll drop it. Man, but I've been on the shorts. I've been dropping a short on TikTok. I've been dropping the video on TikTok.
I was waiting for a copy of some of the shorts to be sent to my phone so I could post them on my Instagram, Crib Reactions, but I noticed that they were on the Tales for Crib Instagram, like someone's trying to cheat with my content. So it's crazy. So we'll see how that goes.
can
And then I'm
dap-
also looking for shorts on the Instagram so that way we can make sure we're posted.
It is on Instagram. It's on-
hopefully my intern will handle that shit shortly.
You can download it.
Hopefully my intern will do things right and correctly.
You can go.
Hopefully my
download it.
intern won't get reprimanded again. But yeah, check out Crib Reactions. We got almost 14,000. Our goal is 15,000 subs, and then our next goal is 25,000.
He's hard.
We got all kinds of videos. We did a rock video with Balming Tiger. Check out Cat's Eye Game Boy. All Day Project. A great boy and girl group. We got Davito, my co-host's pick of the week, and no one wanted to check that out. They said he sucks.
Nah, if I did a short about it, I gotta check on how many views the short is doing. But trust me, the video,
BTS idol.
the video's gonna
Nicki
blow up. A lot
Minaj.
of these videos, you know, they grow us, not show us, man. They grow us. So it's going
Growers, not showers.
like the Cat's Eye video. That video only got 86 views. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow also.
Yeah, sometimes the YouTube algorithm's been a little bit jerkish. So sometimes videos, instead of hitting right away, they're like on a little delay and then they blow up. So make sure you check out Crib Reactions. Help us get the views right away, right there. But we need to talk about something right away before it gets out of hand, Coast.
What's
And
going
we
on?
can't put off the podcast, but we do got to talk about it. The final verdict for the Diddy has been delayed. It looks like that they've reached a verdict on everything but the RICO. The RICO is still undecided. That they've reached a verdict on the ST, on the Mann Act, on another ST with Jane Doe 1, and on the Mann Act with Jane Doe 2. But we got a video clip we're going to show you, and then we're going to break it down and let you know our personal thoughts. Is this Diddy's family right here?
Yes, kids.
Can I get us no club music for them walking up?
I think you turned the sound off on it.
I didn't touch nothing. No?
There you have the verdict sheet right there, where everybody's gonna document down how they feel about the charges with Diddy. So basically, what's going on? This is the last week of the Diddy case, man. The verdict is coming out. The feds have come out, made their closing statement saying that Diddy's a monster. He tried to use his money. He thought his money put him above the law. He did all these disrespectful things, and then they broke down each charge. And they let you know how he basically broke.
All this delayed footage. Go ahead.
Yeah, they went down each charge and they told you like how he broke how he basically should be charged for this situation, like with the whole Cassie situation with her trying to leave and him beating her up, with the whole them having escorts coming to basically go to different parties with them, and they basically showing like transaction history. They showing that, so they're feeling like a lot of these should be slam dunk. I mean, some people feel like the feds are stretching, overreaching. They saying that like this is basically just a souped up DV charge that they trying to get him on. But I mean, it does look nasty. After listening to all my lawyers talk, they're saying that Diddy should be guilty. Most of the people are saying that he may be guilty out of they can guarantee 3 of the charges instead of all 5 of the charges. Only just because of the whole Jane Doe situation, which is 50 Cent baby mama. They feel like with her, she was old enough, she knew about the situation, she could have left plenty of times. And then on top of that,
Diddy was paying her bills.
He's still currently paying her rent.
Yeah.
So you got that one, and then they have the RICO charge, just because it's a whole complex situation, and then just because of movies, and the fact that people think when you think of RICO, you think of like a criminal organization, you think of like Al Capone or like
the mob type stuff,
or like you see a whole bunch of criminals, you see a whole organization, you see drugs, you see killing, you see a whole bunch of things, but with this, you just see Diddy being freaking nasty. So I mean, and that's why the whole Diddy's defense team was making fun in light of this whole situation. They didn't even bother to call up Diddy to the stand to take defense on themselves, or they didn't even bother to call up anybody else. They're saying like the feds did the police did our job for us. Like everybody that we showed you that came up here, we showed you that they were lying. They had something to gain out of this. They were trying to get money out of this whole situation. Like with the whole lady saying that, oh, Diddy hung me over the balcony. Then they said like, well, how did he hang you over the balcony when he was how did he hang you over a balcony in California if at the same time he was in New York? That didn't make sense. Or like with the other girl who said that, oh, Diddy did all this crazy things to me. They were like, well, how are you saying that Diddy did all these crazy things to me, but at the same time you writing this heartfelt letter saying that, oh, Diddy's an amazing person. So I mean, to me, Diddy's team did a great job of trying to murky the water up, trying to make it sure that this is 100%. You can't really believe anybody here. So that's where we're at right now, man. Right now we're on day 2 now of the Diddy verdict. It may be coming
Yeah.
down to the end of the day.
What's
How do
crazy?
you feel about it?
What's crazy is like that we think that probably by the time that this podcast comes out, that though a verdict will be reached. They say that usually when there's a 4-day weekend and there's a trial going on, that they always figure it out, so that way they could get there. And with July 4th coming up, they're saying that they don't want to miss that holiday, so they don't think that they'll have to intervene or have a hung jury or do a Mann Act or was it called the Mann Act, or
Yeah,
what is it where they like force them?
The trafficking is when they force them to do anything. The Mann Act is basically like it's the trafficking, like the escorts flying over to have stuff, to do stuff with them.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, there was another word where the judge can like invoke a rule that basically like kind of is like telling them like, no, you got to come to a decision. But I think I don't know what to think. I mean, if they're stuck on the last one, what do you think? Does that mean they got him guilty on at least 2 or more on the other ones?
No, I feel like they have him guilty on at least 2. I know they have him guilty on the Cassie. The Cassie they have him guilty on.
There was video, yeah.
And probably the thing with Cassie, they probably with the man acts, like it's the fact that they were adults. It's not like it was like somebody being forced to do it. These are like grown men. They're being paid to do these things. They weren't forced to do any drugs. They all said it like, oh, that I never had to do any drugs. Diddy never made me do any drugs. I was always sober. So with that, it's kind of iffy. But with that charge, it only gives a maximum of 10 years. So he only can do up to 10 years for those charged, the man acts. The S trafficking starts off with a minimum of 15. So I feel like he's gonna get the S trafficking, because those are 10 years, and then he's gonna get an S trafficking, and then the other ones he's gonna be, but he's not gonna get a lot of time, because R. Kelly got a similar case with like Diddy's, but R. Kelly had like a bunch of people, and he had minors, and he got 30 years. So if he get 30 years, Diddy only got one person.
And like a lot of the investigation and evidence and everything actually like did him a favor, because a lot of the witnesses were like not really looking that good for the prosecution. So.
Exactly, and it was whole different. Like Diddy, they both had tapes, but like R. Kelly's was like a lot crazy, and this was like if you
it was way more out there.
Way more out there. So if you give R. Kelly 30, so you already know the top. The top is 30. That's crazy. So if you got 15,
all right. So Diddy's gonna get 15.
You think he's gonna get 15?
15 years. He's only gonna have to do 7.
And then wait, hold on. And then Young Thug got like 20. Remember, I think Young Thug got like 20 years for this whole little situation.
Yeah.
And got all put on probation. So you see how those is. Even though his estate charge, Young Thug's estate charge, they killed somebody.
Yeah.
So I said like he get like 19.
19.
19 he due to.
I'm going with 15. I think he's gonna do 15.
Mm-hmm.
Have to do like 7.5. How long has he been in jail? Like a year?
At least a year and a half, at the most. They give you time. You don't do it like, I think with the feds, you end up doing like 80% of your time, something like that. Maybe close to maybe a little bit more than 80%. So he's gonna have to do that. But then you can do like work release programs, and then like they can give you, and then you already know Uncle Donald and they go coming on the seventh round. I mean the game 7. And free him as soon as he leaves. So I feel like Diddy gonna get charged with 19 and end up doing 4.
Is like screw Diddy.
Nah.
Tupac for life.
Mm-mm.
And I'm freeing R. Kelly.
He might free R. Kelly, Suge Knight, and Diddy.
No, we're joking, but
he might free all 3 of them, because I think they're cool. I think a lot of them are cool with Diddy. A lot of them are cool with Donald Trump.
Well, you know what? Diddy's been around forever, and he was in New York, so he actually has like a high chance of actually knowing Donald.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a crazy thing. It's crazy that like every decade there's like a trial of the decade. Mm-hmm. There's like 1 or 2 of them, and that like this is one of like the the 2020s, I guess.
Do you
could
feel
say.
like if they get a hung? Do you feel like if they get a hung jury on the RICO charge, do you feel like they're gonna retrial it? Because let me tell you first, with the RICO charge, that's when they can take all his assets and everything. That's when they can go.
Wow,
They can get Capricorn Clark. They can get the people like D-Rock and the Capricorn Clark. They can go out and get after them. That's when they can seize all his assets, all his
Do you think
homes.
that they're going to figure something out because the July 4th weekend's coming up?
Yeah, they're gonna figure. They're gonna figure. Nobody wants to be in court all the way until the whole next weekend. I feel like they're gonna get this at least by at least Wednesday afternoon before they leave. Yeah, but like the sentencing is gonna happen, and then you already know Diddy's team. He already has somebody there to appeal it. So they already worked. They've been there the whole time from day one. So they've been writing. So as soon as this doesn't go his way, he's gonna appeal it. So you already know how this is gonna go. Like he's gonna appeal it. You're gonna hear about that, and then by the time Donald Trump gets out in 4 years, that's when they just gonna pardon him. And this is all for nothing.
I don't know, but it's crazy because I mean nothing's really out of the picture. I mean, who would have thought that we would be in reality, that like current reality would be it? Like whoever thought that like Trump would be president, and then we would have like the Diddy parties that everyone used to be like the place to be for celebrities is gonna turn into like these freak shows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's crazy times we're living in. I mean, they're literally gonna probably make movies about all this stuff.
TMZ already did. It's a lot of movies on Peacock and
No, documentaries is one thing, but I think like movies.
like Tubi movies.
No, like movies. Like where they get real actors like Brad Pitt.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Brad Pitt is Sean Diddy Combs.
But I don't think it's gonna get that far. Like you're gonna put like some major art, some real big celebrities into it, unless it's like it gets like what 50, 60 years down the line, because we ain't get a Bill Cosby movie yet. We haven't got a Bill Cosby movie yet. I haven't seen anybody make an R. Kelly movie yet, unless it's on Tubi.
Yeah, I wonder if they're scared they're gonna get sued.
You're gonna get sued, and as soon as Diddy's still alive. I mean, you haven't got Mike Tyson. You haven't got a Mike Tyson movie or a Tupac movie. Tupac's been dead. I mean, you got a bunch of Tupac movies.
I was about to say
You did get a lot of those, but they
slander
never
him
like
in the comments for
even
saying that.
I mean,
there's
but
been like a bunch of Tupac movies.
you never had any
You didn't watch Tupac Resurrection?
It was a lot of Tupac movies. I don't think it was any like that focus on just specifically the situation where like he went to jail for the R word for that lady. Like they said it, they brushed over it, but it was really about like him getting out, and like him switching over from like one side to going to death row. You think so? Or was it
My
like?
host likes getting into details.
I mean, what was it? I mean, did they go into details with that part about his life?
I don't remember, honestly. It's been so long since I've seen it, and I couldn't tell you.
I remember every time they made a Tupac movie, they really always try to focus on his relationship with his mom.
Well, usually what it is, especially if it's a movie that's telling a movie on his whole life, that's a lot to fit into like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta like kind of like glance over like certain parts. Like they like might give a certain section in his life like 7 minutes in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they can't spend a whole half hour on one part.
I give you that, Eddie.
Unless you're making the movie about just that part of his life.
We gonna see, but y'all comment down below how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like Diddy finna walk away free? How many charges is he guilty of? I say he's guilty of 3, at least 3. He finna get hit with the Cassie charge, and then the Mann Acts. Besides that, everything else. The transporting.
Diddy is the transporter.
Facts. Even though I feel like it's a crime, I mean, like you're a grown adult. If you chose to do it, you chose to do it. But it is what it is. Moving on to the next topic here, man. It looks like here.
Stephon Diggs takes Cardi B on vacation. This man got me a castle. Cardi B says, I'm talking a real castle. Look at this, a real effing castle. This is absolutely wild. We're going to take a video and then discuss it. Play the video.
This man got me in a castle. I'm talking a real castle.
What I just read.
Oh, why this man got to stay in a castle? I'm talking about a real castle. Look at this. Look at this.
Offset
This
would
is
never.
a real fucking castle. I wonder Marie Antoinette was getting fucked all down here. All up in this bitch. Look at that. There's real crocodiles in there. Mind you, I've been to like every time I go to Europe, I can never go to Versailles. Or I can never go see the Victoria in England. He said, bitch, you want castle, bitch? I'll give you all the castle, bitch. sleep with a castle, bitch. So crazy.
You want to sleep in her
Guys,
castle?
listen. These motherfuckers is gonna have to be mad. My hit records need a home. Sometimes people go to invasion of privacy to look for WAP and look for Up. And my fans been telling me, hey, please put WAP and Up on the album. And I'm gonna do this for my fans. My fans deserve for me to listen to them. I didn't listen to them when I didn't submit it WAP because I was listening to the haters. I was thinking like, imagine if I win WAP and people are gonna drag me and stuff like that. This time, fuck it. It's our turn. It's Barty Gang's turn. Whatever the fuck they mad about, tell them to go cry about it. Wah, wah, wah. Go fucking cry about it. I love my fans. I love Barty Gang. And whatever the fuck they want, they fucking get. Well, not everything, because y'all be asking for some shit. That be like, what the fuck? But, yeah. Love you guys so much. And if I don't care, you shouldn't either. Usually I will give a fuck and fuck them. Let them cry. Let them eat cake.
Ooh, let them eat cake.
Is she the drama?
Am I the drama, man? Cardi B's upcoming album, which coming out in September, man, she killing it. Now, I mean, with this whole relationship, I was like, man, she just doing this because she want to make Offset jealous. But now I'm starting to believe that this is real. Like, I feel like she really do.
This is real lust.
You think so?
Yeah.
Now, I think she really.
You think he's really gonna wife her down?
Nah, he ain't gonna wife her. I mean, because he got too many problems going on with him. But I mean, she is serious about it. She does like him. She's not just using him to make Offset jealous. I think it is something there.
I feel like it might have started off as that, but then she's like, "This is fun," and he was like, "This is
having fun."
And then they both were having real fun.
I mean, it could, but I mean, back to the video. It shows the video here, man. Cardi B was at a castle. I mean, this castle right here was called Chad Du Franville. It's basically a place where a lot of people go to have weddings at, and they do a lot of ceremonies here. It costs about like 12 bands a night. So I mean, he did
Nothing to little Stephon.
Exactly, nothing to Stephon. I mean, it's a big place. It holds up to at least 400 guests. You can sleep. At least 90 people can sleep there. So they do have a lot of bedrooms and stuff there. But I mean, this is just dope as hell. I mean, I would have never thought of renting out a castle. I didn't even know you could rent out a castle.
I'm not doing that.
What? You wouldn't rent if you had that much money? You wouldn't do it?
I would do it.
See, exactly. I mean, I don't know what you would do there. You probably throw a party there or something like that. You probably wouldn't do it for her. But I mean, it's something to do.
If you're trying to be romantic, that's something you would do.
Exactly. I mean, true. Only part is it is kind of scary because it depends what kind of castle it is. Because if it was
haunted castle.
Exactly. I ain't trying to do
the medieval times.
Exactly. Then they start telling you how, like, when you go in the castle, they start telling you all about, like, oh yeah, this is the place where this person was at, and they died in this quarters. I'm like, oh yeah, we definitely not sleeping over there. That's Gavin room.
No. They'll be like, this is where a woman accused of being a witch jumped off the 5th floor and landed headfirst in the fountain.
Exactly. It'd be some crazy stuff like that. But I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful view. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, you see Cardi B wasted no time. She started promoting her new album that's Am I the Drama that's coming out. She did a trailer for that. And then also you see Stephon Diggs. He did some videos with him like working.
You dig it?
You see he posted some videos of him like working out in Paris. So I mean they are making their money. They are making their money's worth. I do see a lot of rich people do that.
Do you think that Offset is out there watching his kid while she has free time?
Like Diddy G?
Yes.
No. He
what? He's not. He's just gonna wait for her to come back.
No, Offset just dropped that Body song, and he's at the whole. Or
did she leave the kids with Offset when she went?
No,
on
she
vacation?
left with the nanny. She left Offset with the nanny. I mean, she already talked about how like she tried to get Offset to see the kids, but Offset wanted he wants to see the kids on his terms. He on your type of time. So I'm pretty sure he with the nanny, or the kids with the nanny, or with the mom. But I mean, right now, I know Offset just posted a whole video, like the Rolling Stone magazine, with like him and Cardi B on it, and he put like over on it, like he wrote the word over.
Oh, someone asked him to sign it, and he wrote over. I saw that.
Exactly. So he butthurt.
And he made that. What is that? Body song or whatever.
The Body song
Bodies?
With Bodies with JID.
Yeah.
That song go hard. I mean,
I'm gonna get you, Stephon.
They say
you ain't got nothing.
They said
Stephon.
Cardi. I mean, they saying Offset out there acting different right now. You will see him work. He be going to the gym. He posted them gym videos. They said Stephon got him doing that.
Yeah. Is he big enough to be Stefan up now?
Nah. Mm-mm.
He's got a long way to go.
Got a long, definitely a long way to go, and a lot more millions to make. Cause I think right now, Stephon Diggs is playing for the Patriots. I forgot how much money he's making a year, but I'll say they're making nowhere close to that. That's one thing I know that definitely got him mad. Like he said, "Damn, I can't beat him up, and he make more money. He makes more money than me.
He's beating me double."
That's what every time you see Offset every time you see Cardi B post a video with Stephon Diggs, Offset posted another video with him and a different girl trying to make it seem like he unbothered and not having any problems with this. But you know he is. You see it.
Yeah, he's clearly bothered. I mean, he looks like he's ready to jump overboard. I mean, I don't know. He's struggling, and I'm just surprised he hasn't crashed out. We're probably gonna see Matt Barnes, where he hops in the car and drives 4 hours with a diaper on
Ooh, that probably might happen in September.
to fight him.
I can definitely see that happen as soon as this album drop. Because how many
In a diaper.
how many Offset diss songs do you think gonna be on this album? Or how many subliminal shots you think she gonna be throwing at Offset on this whole album?
7 to 12.
That's it. On 7 to 12,
I don't know
12 songs.
I don't know if that many songs are gonna be that new, because it's been like 7 years. So you know how many songs she's had in the tuck for a handful of years.
True, and she is doing that whole cheating thing. Wait, how you feel about these rappers doing that whole cheating thing? Like, you see how she said, "Oh yeah, I'm scared." The whole sophomore jinx situation where like people are scared to put out their second album. So what they're doing is
They put out singles.
No, they're doing the French Montana route where like they stuffed the song with a whole bunch of their songs that's already been hits, like Shopping Spree and all that. Like she's putting WAP on there and Up. So it's all those songs that she knows that already got a hit. She's adding it into the album. So right now, because right now the album's like already broke a record.
Yeah, because they're counting. I don't think you get all the streams. There's some type of rule where it's a certain amount. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But we're watching a video breakdown on that, and they were saying something like that to that effect. And yeah, but it's definitely is going to help it in the long run. And I mean, like, shoot, she could do what she wants. Like she said, if she's like, wants it to put it on an album so it can have a home, who's going to stop her?
Definitely.
Offset couldn't stop her.
Oh,
Y'all can't stop her either.
I mean, hopefully
Nicki Minaj couldn't stop her.
Hopefully this goes by fast, like the whole Meek Mill and the whole Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj situation when they dated. I think they dated for like a year or two.
Oh my god, that was the funniest thing. That was like the fake relationship.
It was real, supposedly.
Nah.
Onika, you like Onika? Comment down if you remember Onika. That was hilarious.
It came out that Meek was getting pegged.
Nah, they ain't come out like that. It came out they chased Safari down. They him and Dream chases Trace Safari down like some party.
Safari outran him. He's way faster than Meek Mill. Turn on the jets.
He definitely did. But I mean, once again, y'all comment down about this whole situation. How do you feel about Offset? Do you feel like Offset about to crash out, or do he be doing the most every time Cardi B posts a picture with Stephon Diggs is posting a picture of him and another girl?
He is doing the most, but it's understandable. This man is hurt. He is defeated.
Oh, Lord.
And he's crashing out.
Definitely. But moving on to crashing out, man. Looks like him, man. This man out here crashing out. Like right now, Jim Jones, this should have been a topic like last week. Jim Jones still talking about this Nas situation. He won't quit. He was on the Shannon Sharp show talking about it. He was on the Fat Joe show talking about it.
It's crazy that Fat Joe got a podcast.
I mean, it's not crazy. It's rapper. All the rappers get the podcast, doing podcasts. Then you got Noriega on the Breakfast Club talking about this situation. So, we gonna play this video about the Nas and Jim Jones beef drama situation. Then we gonna come back and let you know some more stuff.
You saying Jim Jones has more hits than Nas?
I'm from New Jersey. We grew up on ballin'.
That's one.
We did not grow up on one mic. Pop Champagne, Summer in Miami. That's a classic.
If I Rule the World. How's that comparable to those songs you just said?
I'm 22. Every Nas song that my man's MJ played, we said we heard that from what, Dub?
2K.
2K. Those songs are in the video game.
Okay.
I have never in my life said at a party, yo, throwing that Nas right now. If you did top 3 influential people regarding dressing, swag, Jim Jones is top 3.
But Nas influenced Jim Jones.
cap. Chrome Hearts and the BB Simons belts and all that. Jim Jones is like top 3.
Love that he loved Jim Jones. I want you to break it down.
Let's break this down. I admired Nas, but remember Nas' first record, The Barbecue, came out when I was in 11th grade. Yes. So Nas was my idol when I was young. Like you did, came to dressing, the wordplay, the music, everything. I was a superior Nas fan. Period. I'd never take that away from him. But then as I got in the game, you got to realize that your rivals would be idols, and not to take anything away from that. I developed my own style and my own lane that these kids start to gravitate towards the same way I gravitated towards Nas when I was younger and things like that. It's a whole different generation. We talking about 94, 93. I was in 11th grade. Nigga, it's 2025. There's a big gap there, you know what I mean? And I want people to understand that. So when Shorty's telling people that, yeah, he's 20-some years old, that goes to show the part of the era that he's in, that I came into life and started going crazy, that these kids love me. They don't really know who Nas is. If he's 22, he's born in 03.
Not all of them. Some of them know. But
you know what I mean?
A lot of them know.
Yes.
But it's the era.
Some music.
No,
there's some kids that.
No, I love that.
There's some kids that love hip hop.
20, so I mean,
but your kid, he's your son.
He's your son.
He's your son.
No, but he knows.
My son can't tell you one Nas record. You heard? Like, let's keep it a buck here.
Yeah, but
like, let's keep it a buck. You heard? Let's keep it a buck because you'll bring it up. There must be some type of misconception or what's that word? When it comes to Jim Jones and what Jim Jones have done in this game. A lot of these rappers.
We made them take the darkies off.
A lot of these rappers have done a tremendous job, and I take nothing away from them. But they forget, I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, Gold Records. You want a narrative you want to paint. You still got to listen to me talking to you right now in 2025. What I did for Nas probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever. Ever. He's never been talked about like this ever in his life.
Now, has Nas reached out to you?
You did. The last time he was in some shit like this where people were comparing when him and Jay was beating on him. You heard? You did? Like, that, and I don't want to talk about other people's career, but let's just get to the semantics of it.
Since the whole time?
Nas.
Okay.
I don't know Nas to have a conversation with him. You don't have a conversation, we can have that too and shit like that. You dig? Like, I don't really care.
One thing I did see you do, I've seen you do this.
I think personally, all you need to do is just either one more MC, and I don't think no MCs will step to you after that anymore, period.
But it got, honestly, I can't, like, if it was like Jim Jones, imagine putting a pen to paper to write about him. He was so nice about him. How did you do that? What's the first sentence? What the fuck do you write about him? I'm not anxious to hear the Jim Jones diss record. Like, I'm like, yo. The niggas that used to have a nigga a little nervous was like B.I.G., Pop.
Right.
Even Cannabis, like Eminem. The niggas used to have you like, if we go at it, dog, we gotta go hard. You know what I'm saying? But, these niggas like a Jim Jones, like, I mean, I respect you getting your money. You're like, exactly, right?
But MC-wise, you're not respecting his lyrical game right now.
I respect his hustle. I respect his hustle. That's about it.
Exactly. I mean, that's one thing I gotta say. I do respect Jim Jones' hustle and the fact that he got people talking about this whole situation with. I mean, look at the numbers. Number wise, yeah, Nas smacks Jim Jones.
It's not even close.
It's not even close. But if you didn't look at the numbers and you just randomly ask somebody who when was the last time you listened to Jim Jones and Nas, most likely people say Jim Jones, because I mean Jim Jones got a lot more relevant songs. I mean he's out here doing songs with Cash Carbon, he's out here doing songs with Miami artists. He's out here dropping albums all the time. He did the Chrissy TV show on VH1, so he's out here moving.
You know he just did a song with who's the wannabe King Von from Welch World?
Tay 600?
No.
Not Tay 600.
Tay Savage.
Tay Savage. He did a song with Tay Savage.
He did a song with Tay Savage from Chicago that's going pretty big. So I think that Nas 100% has had a way bigger career than Jim Jones. I just think Jim Jones has had more relevant songs more recently. so he's like fresher. And
Yeah.
if like that's what he's saying, then that's correct. But everyone in the comments saying like even having Jim Jones and Nas in the same sentence is ridiculous.
I mean, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous now, but back in the day when this all happened, because I mean, this beef has been going on since like 2002. They've been beefing since like Summer Jam, because when I think Nas dropped that Ether song and they had Jay-Z on Summer Jam, and then like Nas was finna perform and they said Nas can't perform, and they took his spot out and they replaced him with Cameron. And Cameron was Dipset in them, and then like Nas went to the radio station and like spazzed out. So this beef has been going on for a while. I mean, I showed you the song where like Jim Jones was threatening to slap his kufi off his head.
That's pretty funny.
He was threatening to slap his kufi, calling him a trans, calling him a whole bunch of this being like the things they were saying back then. You couldn't say right now. Like you'd get canceled. Everything he was called, everything.
Someone clipped that so he could get canceled.
Oh, horrible. Everything he was saying, he'd definitely get canceled. But I mean, this is definitely funny. I don't really think Nas is gonna respond to this. I mean, Nas has been dropping tapes. I mean, he dropped like this new series called Magic.
It's like Jay-Z responding to Soulja Boy.
Did Jay-Z respond to Soulja Boy?
No, that's like what LeBron said about him responding to Sean Stevenson. He goes, that doesn't make any sense. It's like Jay-Z responding to Soulja Boy.
I mean, it kind of. I mean, he said. I mean, he's the Jim Jones. I mean, Nas is out. Nas has talked about Jim Jones a couple of times.
9 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
But that's off of one mic.
Jim Jones
I think
has only 800,000.
Yeah, I give you that.
So
but
I bet you if you do look, most of his streams are probably off of his like old classics.
From Illmatic, his old. From Illmatic, his old classes. I mean, with me,
people probably have it like on their gym playlist or whatever.
It's like with me, like Nas was cool, but I never really like listened to Nas. I was more of a Jay-Z person. And then like Dipset them came out, and they was always flyer than Nas. Like Nas came out like You Can Hate Me Now. I like that song he did with Diddy when he was calling like carrying the cross and everything. That video was fire. I mean, One Mic. I got tired. Oh, I Know I Can. Be What I Want. That song drove me crazy.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. Like, I thought some of his songs were annoying.
But
he only had like 1 or 2 songs that I thought that was half decent.
But he was a good rapper.
I only know him from like they said the old 2Ks.
Exactly. Yeah. Basically, you know him from like 2K games. I remember you knew him from like Tupac, because Tupac used to diss him. But I mean. And I'm not saying Nas was a bad rapper, because he's nowhere close to a hard rapper. He's a great elite as MC. But I mean, if he didn't have the whole Jay-Z situation, it'd be over with. And then on top of that, if Jay-Z didn't like make an amends, because I remember Jay-Z and Nas was beefing, and then Jay-Z like went on to surpass Nas.
Is that how they were beefing?
Yeah, they was beefing. Then Jay-Z went on to surpass Nas, and Jay-Z ended up like being a part of a record label, like older than Jeff. Like I think he being a part of a record label. Then he ended up signing Nas. That's what people like started laughing at him. Like, how you gonna beef with somebody? Then end up getting signed by him at the same time. Now you all cool making songs with him, which I mean that didn't make any sense. But
Soul to Soul.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, without that,
to Joe Camel.
Yeah, I feel like without that, the whole King Disease 1, 2, or 3, however many of them came out, that wouldn't have came out. And then on top of that, like the Magic thing wouldn't have came out. But I don't watch everybody be in the comments.
Neither one of them are as influential as Chief Keef, so that's really the.
I think even Jim Jones did a song with Chief Keef, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. I mean, Nas ain't doing no song with Chief Keef.
No.
That's what I mean.
They didn't listen to him.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of, Jim
Fredo
Jones.
Santana loved Dipset.
Exactly.
That's
everybody
where he got Santana.
Exactly. Everybody loved Dipset, and Cameron. I mean, if you think about it, everybody loved Dipset. Cameron out there running to do songs with anybody. Joel Santana was in jail, so he wasn't doing anything that much. But you got like Freaky Zeke and them. Ain't nobody doing song with Freaky Zeke.
Do you have is your phone in your pocket?
What happened?
Can you look up Dipset on Spotify, please?
What you want to know?
The monthly listeners.
Oh, you trying to?
I don't use Spotify.
You trying to
I have
add
Apple Music.
I mean, yeah, you could. I mean, would you? So would you?
He's on it. He's rapping on the song. That's his group.
True. So with Diplomat Immunity, I mean, I give him 300. So he's basically at 1 million. He's right at 1.3 million monthly listeners. If you had that.
It's like 1.1, really.
Yeah, 1. Yeah, like 8.9. What, 809?
I thought it was like 800.
I mean 800. We'll go 800. So yeah, You go 1.1. He said 1.1 million. 1.1 million, but I mean, if you add,
Never mind.
If you add the swag, the chains, the whole balling thing, everything he did, those movements going viral. Saying I'm gonna smack the kufi off Nas, they gotta ask for something.
Can you pull up Chief Keef? I want to see what he's getting on there.
I think Chief Keef got like at least
30,000.
Nah, million.
Million?
Yeah.
Monthly? No way.
Chief Keef 10 million.
11 million.
11 million. Wait, so
he gets more than Nas. Suck on that.
Wait, so
I told y'all Chief Keef is better than both of them, and I was 100% right. Even though Spotify isn't the end all be all, because I use Apple Music and actually probably think there's more users on Apple Music.
It probably is. JUELZ.
I don't know. Comment down below who has
Joel
more.
Santana, yeah, because Joel Santana got 800. Jim Jones got 800. Cameron, I just looked up Cameron. Cameron got 2 million.
Okay.
So
Cameron
I mean, if you add them all together, Jim Jones probably got around like close to 4
You
million.
wouldn't add the other guys like that.
4 at least like 4 million, because he on their songs too. I give him that, and he helped produce that song. But it don't matter about that. Jim Jones is a hustler. He was doing a lot of things. He came up from nothing. He was just a hype man. Then he started doing videos. Then he started rapping. He had the Summer in Miami song. I mean, stop playing with him. But I mean, comment down below who you like better. I like Jim Jones better than Nas.
Sosa, baby. Beat both of them. I can't believe he's got like 11 million monthlies.
It's
and
different.
what, Nas has only got 9?
Yeah, Nas only got 9. It's close.
It ain't close.
I mean,
well, what does Jay-Z got? Like 40 million?
Oh, you trying to look up Jay? Let me see.
We're at the end of the show. Yeah, you can look it up.
Let me see. Jay-Z.
Go up for music
I'm
after
about to put
this.
my code in wrong too many times.
Recording your code.
Jay-Z. 34.
34. Okay. He's a cheater.
I mean, hey, there you have it. I mean,
those are all like the title playlists.
Exactly.
What did Nas go up? What does it say for him again?
Nas is 9.2. Yeah. I mean, of course, you ain't gonna be a New York State of Mind, If I Rule the World. I mean, Nas got a lot of songs.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's all his old stuff.
It's all old stuff. It's like all old, impactful stuff. But I mean, those are older songs. It's popular songs. But if you look at Jim Jones, I think Jim Jones should have newer songs. We got We Ballin', Who Set the Trend.
We Fly High.
We Set the Trends with him and Amigos. That's a newer song. Pop Champagne was fire. Crunk Music was good. I mean, you had a State of the Union that was good. I mean, that was more of a newer song. But I mean,
he's doing it on features, so I don't know if it'll be under his.
Yeah, he does a lot of features, and he just at the church steps.
But yeah, I can see what he means by maybe like fashion influence and being up with more current artists and making more popular music for young people still, rather than kind of being an old head type of music. I got what he's saying, but yeah, it's not even close as far as like overall rap impact, but as far as recent relevancy and still being known to young people, then I guess yeah.
Exactly.
But it doesn't matter because, like I said, Chief Keef got more monthly listeners than both of them. So
I guess so, but y'all
whatever.
I guess so, but y'all comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. Do y'all feel like Jim Jones is just using this to
Ball Out got more monthly listeners than Jim Jones?
Oh hell nah, nowhere close. I'll never try my dog Jim Jones like that.
Ball Out's got at least 1.2.
The lies, but moving
Is he even on there?
Ooh, Ball Out?
Yeah, one last check.
I'll look that up. We're moving on here to the next thing.
We got new music. Look, the logo is finally updated. New Music Wednesday. Check out that gorgeous DBZ logo. Scroll up.
Ball Out only got
151,000.
Exactly.
Shout out my dog. Not even close. But check out Music Mix number 5. We got my music pick of the week. Spoiler alert. Don Toliver, FWU.
And then we got 1900 Rugrats Stop Running.
That's actually a good video.
That's definitely a good video. So yeah, definitely need to check out TFTC Music Mix number 5. Yeah, I want to play
1 through 4. Hit number 5.
Exactly. And then moving on, we're gonna talk about all the new music that came out this week. Man, you already know Pierre Bourne dropped the tape. Russ dropped that tape. I mean, that tape was alright. Let me see. All Star JR dropped a tape. What Woodboy G dropped the tape. Jello was supposed to drop. I was waiting for it, but they got pushed back.
A project or a song?
It was a project.
A full project?
Full project.
How did I not know?
Yeah, so it was up there, right there on with the other side right there. He's number 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5
On the right?
on the project side. Yeah, Jello. I forgot the name. I can't see it.
League of My Own.
Mm-hmm.
Can barely see it. It's tiny. Yeah. I'm disappointed. I hope he drops it. Hope he has a song with Chief Keef. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, they haven't dropped the whole track list of that. Who else dropped? I mean, it was a little ski. Oh yeah, Little Skies. Little Skies is coming back from rapping.
RMC Mike dropped an album.
RMC Mike dropped that album's pretty decent. I heard it's at tape too. A lot of Detroit artists like
Oh
All-Star
no,
JR
that's
dropped.
the wrong person.
No, RMC Mike dropped for real. That same one.
No, I was thinking of RBC.
No, RBC. Who's No, you thinking of RMC Mike? You like him? Him?
Oh yeah, he's decent, but that's not who I'm thinking of. Miles Bridges.
Oh yeah.
What's his rap name?
RB, something like that. Yeah. Nah. He ain't dropped no song. But you already know.
He didn't drop the song.
Definitely. But you already know my pick of the week. So I picked Lizzo. Lizzo just dropped the whole new tape. Let me see. Yeah.
I had
League
this...
of My Own, 15 days.
Okay.
You got yes, good song. Nah, they don't. 13 tracks.
Yeah, we'll see. But we got my co-host's music pick of the week, Lizzo. And I had to zoom in on her track list because it was literally just her butt cheeks, and I know YouTube wouldn't allow those nasty cakes on the screen.
Whatever, you a hater, but you know her tape just dropped. My face hurts from smiling. Now this tape
Your
right here.
favorite song is "Yitty on Your Titties"?
Nah, no, I didn't listen to that. That's a song that like everybody's playing already, so that song's all right. My favorite song is the one with
Doja.
Doja Still Can't F. That song is fire. I mean, this 13 tracks, 34 minutes.
Garbage.
34 minutes of her rapping, having fun. I mean, you'll like the tape. She had a song with SZA on there, In Real Life, IRL in Real Life. The Ditto song, I like the Ditto song also. I mean, out of 13 tracks, I would say at least like 5 or 6 of them.
Fantastic.
In the beginning, I would say like the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six songs. I'll say 6 songs is good. IRL is I, and then Ditto is fire. But then after that, like the summer shit and cut them off and drop it on them and left right, I didn't care for that. I think left right, I didn't really care for that. I didn't care for that.
It was too emotional.
It wasn't emotional. No, none of these songs are emotional. It's her rapping on all of them. It's like summer anthem songs, like songs you like you dance to.
So she was rapping.
She was rapping on all of them. No songs for singing.
Nice.
So I mean, I'm surprised they even let her do this. But that's my pick of the week, and then moving on to my co-hosts.
Yeah, we got my pick of the week, Don Toliver, FWU. It's a single. No albums really piqued my interest, so I got it. And if you're listening to Don Toliver, you need to check it out. But the tip is you need to listen to his music slow down. 0.75, or just look for the slow and reverb version of the song. Sounds even better. But Don Toliver sets the mood. The ladies like it. It's good for the environment. It's good for the streets.
Definitely good for the streets. And I don't know what my code's talking about with this. I don't know how he found this cheat code. He over here trying to chop it. Wait, is he Don Toliver from Texas?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but he over here chopping screw and stuff like he from Texas.
I'm a casual fan. I don't know his life like that. Check us out on Twitter at
Exactly.
Papa Oblog, at Felix Supreme. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel.
Exactly. Also, man, check us out on Twitter, man. I'm dropping videos every day on Twitter, Monday through Fridays. Check me out on Tales from the Crib 210. Check my co-host out on Crib Reactions. I will be giving him. You know what's funny? I've been telling myself every time I make these little shorts, I'm like, I wonder if my co-host.
Got that fire.
I'm like,
yeah.
Well, he never asked for him. So
you know, it's crazy because it's like, forget who has started the trend of calling each other sabotage when they try to sabotage the other segment or Instagram or video. But yeah, full on sabotage. Because is trying to sabotage my Instagram by stealing my content and put it on Tales from the Crib, because he runs Tales from the Crib IG. I run Crib Reactions IG. And then check out TikTok, scan the QR code there, and TikTok has content for all of it. But yeah, we're going to war. Crib Reactions first, Tales from the Crib and IG. But scan both, join both, and you can stay locked in with us because we post every time we drop.
Exactly, but you already know, man. You reached the end of the show, so you already know the tea was piping hot. We gave it to you, so don't say Uncle Jay ain't warn you. But man, we gonna pray for DDG. We gonna pray for DDG and people like my codes, cause they ain't ish. Straight red flag.
I don't know what I did, but be on the lookout. TFTC Sports recording that tomorrow, so we'll have an update on the NBA free agency. Maybe some NFL news and updates. Real Good _ Doty will be back for the NFL season. Maybe for last preseason or right before week 1. So be on the lookout for the NFL TFTC Sports. TFTC Sports now its own episode separate from Tales from the Crib. TFTC clips, crib reactions. Check it out. We will see y'all next week.
See ya mañana. Well, Wednesday. How you said it? Is that lunes?
We don't have time for lessons, Coast. It's time to go to sleep. You rocking with us?
We rocking with you.